y'all, welcome back to my channel.
Poppin' shit, but only cause you know you poppin', yeah. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey.
So, y'all know I usually do like multiple intros and then put them into one. Put it in the video. But right now I just don't have the energy. As y'all can tell, look at my hair. My hair is not even done. So, I just really don't have the energy. And plus, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. So, who's gonna do that? Okay, so let's get into this video. As y'all could tell by the title, y'all already know what this is about. Now, I was just on my channel, watching some of the old videos, and not old, but recently old. And I remember the last time of me speaking on this incident was a month ago in my video called The Tea. I'm gonna put it right here. It was called The Tea. You know, just talking about my home, family, you know, and you know their status with me and everything. But before we get into the video, let's meet Stormy. Her nickname is Stormy. Her name is Layla, named by Olarian. Olarian named her Layla. So, it's her name. But her nickname is Stormy because she looks like a, you know, a storm. So, this is Stormy. She's just gonna be my emotional support. Nah, just kidding. So, last time with me speaking on this incident was a month ago in my video called The Tea, when, you know, I just gave y'all a little explanation of kind of what happened. So in this video, by the title, I'm going to tell y'all in full detail what happened. You know, I really think it's best that I don't speak on it, but I feel like not now, then when. So who? You know, so the world. It is. Alright, so let me go back to time. Let's go back in time. So basically what I told y'all, I think this happened December 15th. Alright, so basically what I told y'all was I got into it with my stepmom. My dad took my stepmom's side. As always, unfortunate events happened. I had to leave, which all occurred on December 15th. Mind you, I was still in school. I had to take exams, my final exams, for the next semester. So that night, well, that day was already kind of on rocks because my dad had been going through it, you know, and I'm the oldest, so like when they slack of something, I have to be there to pick it up, help around, you know. So it was already on edge, on rocks. They had been going back and forth. I say they as my dad and my stepmom. So they had been going back and forth for a while. Now my mom left in the month of November. My mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, well, not my brother-in-law, he was off. My brother-in-law, yeah, they all left together without me. My choice. So they left in November. I left in December. Really short time period. Okay. So they had been going back and forth for like months. And my mom insisted. She was like, you know, you need to come with me. I'm not leaving you here. And then I really fought my mom on this. Like, I'm like, you know, I don't want to go for this, that, and, you know, the third reason. So they left without me. And my dad and my stepmom was just going back and forth on how she was getting an apartment, she was moving out, the kids were going to stay with my dad. My dad like, no, you can't just come in and out the house when you want to. You got an apartment, take your kids, and, you know, you can go. So he was like, he had been telling me, you know, you need to go with your mom because I want to, you know, get rid of the house and da-da-da-da. Mind you, my mom texted me and told me one day, like, you know, this was all just a thing because now y'all at Chuck E. Cheese together as a family and da-da-da. So, you know, I was like, you know, this lady crazy. Like, she don't know what she's talking about. Like, you know, this is not true. And she even sent me this screenshot. I'm like, you know, that's just my mom being my mom. So, it was like he was pushing for me to leave, knowing I did not want to go to begin with. So when, you know, they left, it was just me. And like I said, they had been arguing, going back and forth, you know, all this. So the night of December 15th, they were in the living room arguing, arguing. And I was in my room with my sister on the phone with my mom. And I'm like, you know, she's really she's a little girl in a grown woman's body. That's exactly what I said. And I said what I said because, you know, they always voice their opinion about me. And I just sit there and, you know, just say nothing because I'm a child. I'm a child in a child's body. Okay, I'm going to do childish things because I'm a child. But when, you know, a grown person is doing the same thing as me as a child, it's like you're a child in a grown woman's body. And I meant what I said. So my sister was sitting right there when I was saying what I was saying to my mom. My sister proceeds to fight me on this. Like, don't talk about her mom. But you can't fight with somebody that's speaking the truth about your mother. And with that being my stepmom, and even if she was not my stepmom, I'm obligated to my own opinion. If you don't feel that way about your mom, that's your mom. Okay, you might feel a certain way about my mom that I don't feel about my mom. And even if I do feel about my mom, that's fine. You're obligated to your own opinion. I'm not about to fight you on your opinion. So I have really bad nerves. And when it came to my dad, with certain situations, you know, I would jump to his defense because it's like, okay, you're not about to play with my dad. Like, my dad's mental health, he's messed up. He don't know he's messed up, but he has serious issues right along with me and a lot of other people. So, I'm sorry, I'm on the phone and it just keeps popping up. So, you know, when it comes to his mental health, you're not about to play on him with that because you're the reason of these problems that he's having. So, you know, I'm just like, alright, so we start arguing, and then she walks in the living room, was like, she should have went with her mom, I don't want her here. And my stepmom, a grown woman, as I said, a grown woman, says, right. Nah, my mom is sitting in my earphones like, you know, don't do this. Your dad don't need this. Like, my mom is really backing him up right about now because she knows my temper. So when this lady proceeds to say, right, first of all, now you're just really proving my point that you're a little girl in a grown woman's body, because who would comment? What grown woman would comment on that? So, you know, I start saying what I'm saying. Like, I start going off at the mouth. My mom's in my earphone. My dad's in the living room. After she said what she said, he didn't say nothing. He didn't say, you know, don't say that. That's childish. That's a child. Don't comment on that. These are kids. Nothing. So when I start going off at my now he wants to Aaron, you should come here and da. First of all, sir, don't talk to me, because now you've lost the title as my father, and now you just a sperm donor, because you sat there and let again another time again let this lady play with me like I'm not your daughter, your oldest daughter, your firstborn, your proven daughter at that. Okay, let's just get that clear. Now, they so used to me being laid back, not saying nothing, this and that, because I was a little girl and I used to do that. I used to just let it roll. But now I'm about to let it roll off my tongue because I have a lot to say and I'm sick of just sitting silent. So, it was another time I was sitting in the living room. Sitting in the living room watching TV. Well, not even watching TV. I was just sitting in the living room with the TV. The TV was on, but I was not watching. This lady's in the kitchen. She gonna say, I'm about to go in the living room and watch TV because when I came in here, ain't nobody was in here. While I'm laying on the couch. So you're really just picking with me. You want a reaction out of me. You want me gone. Basically. Like that's exactly what you're saying. Like you want me going, you don't want me here, so you just picking at me because you know I'm gonna give you the reaction you want. So we actually got into it that night. And she go, girl, F you, I can do whatever I want. I'm grown, but you're grown acting like a child. Okay. Anyways, back to the story. That was a little sidebar. So, after I didn't go in the living room with him when he was calling me and I wasn't listening to nothing he was saying because I've lost all respect for you. I've been lost respect for you, but now I've really lost respect for you because you didn't defend me as your daughter and you let your wife talk to me any kind of way. That was that. So then he proceeds to come in a room talking about some, he was just saying a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of unnecessary stuff that I didn't care about. My mom was still on the phone and this, that, and third. So I'm like, I'm really about to go for what I know with this lady. And she comes in the room talking about how am I being disrespectful. You're being disrespectful to me because even when your daughter said something, you shouldn't have said nothing because you're a grown woman. And that's what, and if y'all watching this, Daddy, Lily, anybody in that house, if y'all watching this, show her this because I want her to see. Because at the end of the day, you're a grown woman coming for a little girl, a child. I may want to act like I'm grown, but at the end of the day, I'm a child. Okay? Put it in the atmosphere. It was already in the atmosphere, but we're just going to put it in the atmosphere because that's what it is. So, she comes in there and she was like, try it. And I'm like, yo, I really do have anger issues. Like, everything is wrong with me. I have anger issues. I'm bipolar. I am very emotional. I'm sensitive to certain stuff. Everything's wrong with me. So, when I'm at, you just don't want to be, in that facility. So, this bitch comes, oh, my bad. This lady comes, she's like, try it. And I'm like, first of all, lady, if I hit you, you going to jail, not me. Because I'm going to say, I was defending myself. Because you're in my personal space. You're in my bubble. So, it's a lot of stuff that was going on. My siblings obviously went with their mom, took their mom's side. My dad, out of all people, took his wife's side. And that's cool. Don't fault you for that. You feel how you feel, and I'm going to feel how I feel at the end of the day. So, it gets bad. And, I really just get mad because she keep going off at the mouth after I didn't told my daddy, tell this lady, shut up. Like, stop talking to me. Real stuff. I told him to tell her stop talking to me because she was still talking to me and still talking at me and I wasn't feeling none of it. So, I got up. And there's a table in the middle of the hallway. She's at the end of the table, and I'm at the other end of the table. And there's a candle right in the middle. And I slapped that candle off the table so fast. She might be lucky it didn't hit her. It was intended to, but it didn't. And so she called the police because I said I was going to roll her son, her daughter, and her. So I don't care. I don't care, baby boo. I don't. That's one thing she knows. I don't care. So, she calls the police. The police on a 16-year-old. While my dad just stood and watched. Yeah, Father of the Year. Woo! Yeah, so when the police got there, my dad was like, can you just go talk to the police? I'm like, first of all, what am I talking to the police for? I'm 16. If anybody needs to be talking to the police, it's her. She needs to go. Because at the end of the day, I was here first. I was born before, well, I was conceived before this, before it was even thought about. So, if anybody needs to go, and I've been saying this for the longest because my dad has always taken her side. My dad has always neglected me. I'ma just say that. He was a dad when it was convenient for him. He always say how he made sure I was straight and da-da-da-da when it was convenient for you. Okay, so, whatever. So yeah, I was talking to the police, and the police was like, as long as you didn't put your hands on her or nothing like that, this is a family matter, and I really shouldn't be getting in the middle of it. So, just keep your hands to yourself for the rest of the night. If I have to come back out here, somebody's gonna be arrested. Me. So, a 16-year-old at the time, and my dad's just standing there, So, she goes and tells my dad, I gotta go. She's putting me out. I have to leave. This is not the first time she tried to put me out. But, because, that just goes to prove that she really just didn't want me in that house, for some reason. And then even if she does see this video and watch, she's gonna be like, I had her back and I backed her when her dad did this. Like, first of all, you're the reason that my dad did these things, because he listens to whatever you say. So of course you back me on some situation. That's because you can dictate his life and what he do with his life. But see, what you're not gonna do is play with me. And that's on period. Don't care who you are. Just saying. So, I'm on the phone with my mom still. Mom like, you not going nowhere and this, that, and the third. Now, mind you, I'm still, like, it hurt. I'm not crying, but I grab my suitcase and my stuff, and I start packing my stuff. I'm not staying here no more. So, I'm on the phone with my mom. And my mom is cursing out my dad, and he hangs up the phone. So they call back. My mom message. And I answer, and he hangs up the phone again. And so he proceeds to tell me, if they call and you answer their phone, I'm cutting the Wi-Fi off, and you got to get out of my house. So I'm like, alright. So, mind you, my phone is off because we had to get whole new phones. Now, they didn't text it, so I didn't get my phone. So, my phone is off. That's why he said he's going to cut the Wi-Fi, because if he cut the Wi-Fi off, I wasn't going to have no way to call nobody, no way to do nothing. So, being that it's my mom and my sister, and I answered the phone, and he goes in there, cut the Wi-Fi off, and tell me to get out. Father of the Year, you put your daughter out because she's answering the phone for her mom, and her mom's cursing you because you're wrong. Father of the Year, yeah, let's go. Mister, I got a perfect family. Like, first of all, nigga, you, your wife, your kids, all of y'all are up. Period. And you're what's wrong with me right now. You're the reason I have all these issues. You're the reason why I can't sleep at night. You are everything that's wrong with me. Been everything that's wrong with me. So, yeah. Kudos to you. You messed up your family. Anyhow. So, My mom is calling people to come get me, so I could leave or whatever. My sister's Nene and my auntie Red ended up coming get me. I ended up staying at my sister Nene's house for the past days after that when I was still in school having to take my exams. I had to take my exams early. I left without saying goodbye to most of the people I was close with. Oh, I'm starting to cry. It's just really messed up how the person you thought was supposed to didn't want to do this. The person that you thought was supposed to protect you from any harm or any heartbreaks or any of that was the main person that you needed protection from. Like, he took away something that I might not ever get back, whether it's my sanity, because I'm not okay, obviously. But, he really ruined my life. Like, and people might think, like, oh, you moved back with your mom and your sister, you living your best life. I mean, I have my own room. I didn't have my own room, but I somewhat like sharing a room with my sister, because it's like you always have somebody to talk to. In the middle of the night, like, you didn't have to get out your bed. All you had to do was roll over, and she was there. You had your friends there. Like, I had my friends there. Lariana was there. And your weekends wasn't boring. I would see that at work or with Lariana or with my sister at the mall. It's like you took all that for what? Because you couldn't be a parent. So, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm living my best life, but it's just something you cannot get back. And when it's because of somebody that was supposed to protect you from staying up crying all night, like, it hurts. You can play it off like you a G. Hey, you alright? But at the end of the day, sometimes I just be wanting to know, like, why, or like, just be wanting a phone call. Like, that's it. At the end of the day, if y'all go back on my page, let me see. If y'all go back on my YouTube channel, like, I'm gonna say a year. Let me tell y'all. How can I? Let's do oldest, because it's at the bottom. Okay. So, if y'all go back a year, like I said, it's been a year since I posted this video. It's the truth about my father. If y'all go back and watch that video, y'all will see that he's constantly been a problem in my 17 years of living. I say 17 because my birthday's on Monday. He's been a constant problem in my 17 years of living. Like, and I still rooted for him. Still wanted him to prove people wrong. Prove that my dad wasn't really like that. Like, you know, he really had my best interest. It's sickening, but you learn to live. You learn to move on. I didn't wish death on this man so many times, and I had to pray about it because it's like I'm wishing death on him, but it could happen to my mom, my grandma. It could happen to anybody closest to me. So I had to pray about it because it's not right. When you speak on anger, built up heartache. It's like you say it. At the end of the day, it is what it is. My mom is forever gonna be here. My sister is forever gonna be here. My brother-in-law is forever gonna be here. My brother-in-law spent more money on me than my dad has, and he's really only been in my life for a couple of years. Sad. But them three, plus my grandma, them folk, always gonna make sure I have what I have, and I need what I need, and they gonna make sure I'm always straight, always got what I want. So, you know, I don't need him for nothing at all. I don't. I never have, but I still longed for a father. But now it's like, baby, I'm good without you. I'm good on that. At the end of the day, y'all got a daddy like mine, or a stepmom like mine. Don't just sit there and be silent. Period. The end. Peace, homies.